And with higher temperatures settling into south central Kansas, the rising heat also poses a real threat to some of us who are the most vulnerable among us, who are homeless.
Yeah, local shelters are getting ready for a surge of homeless as they say they need to cool down. KAKE's Lily O'Brien has more on how one local mission is not only offering relief from the heat, but a chance at lasting change. Lily.
Yeah, Chris and Deb at Union Rescue Mission in Wichita, they say summer heat can be dangerous, especially for the homeless. They say shelters like the variety of those across Wichita and just like theirs offer a place to get cold, but also a chance for healing and hope. As temperatures climb, the Union Rescue Mission sees more men walk through its doors, some for the very first time. Carl Brott is one of those men who showed up at the mission after struggling to find a home and experiencing a mental health crisis.
I was emotionally, spiritually, and financially bankrupt. I came in homeless. I had tried a couple of sober living houses.
Although he came in during the springtime, he says he's familiar with the dangers faced by those sleeping outside during hotter months.
When I first got here, I was an overnight guest and did have to be out during the day, but that was in April, so it wasn't real bad. But I certainly understand the frustration and the anger of the guys coming in the heat or the extreme cold. It gets tough out there.
Brad isn't the only one who turned to Union Rescue Mission for help.
Homelessness is growing in Wichita for a number of reasons. This past year, we served 1,400 different men for at least one night. And the number that's most concerning, if that's not concerning enough, is 822 of those people had never spent a night with us before.
Extreme heat can bring issues like heat stroke and exhaustion or dehydration, which can turn deadly. But for Union Rescue Mission's David Hodge, the goal is about more than just survival. It's transformation. He says someone can come in seeking shelter with an overnight stay and walk out with a new perspective and set of opportunities.
That's our dream. That's what we want. And we have story after story of men who came here without hope, were struggling, beaten down, very negative, very depressed, and in many cases self-medicating with drugs or alcohol. And we had a man not long ago finish his aeronautical engineering degree. He works at Spirit.
Union Rescue Mission staff say they've seen firsthand the short-term and long-term effects facing those who have been exposed to harsh temperatures. But it's only one of the reasons that they operate a shelter and offer the resources to those in need. Something else that they've been focused on is transformational programming to get people out of homelessness and back on their feet with a plan for the future. In Wichita, Lily O'Brien, KAKE News on your side.